How's it going, everybody? I am Money here, and today I have a freaking MOAB for you on Resistance, and this is going to be a how to get a support MOAB. Now, I am in a party, so I'll be walking you through this in the sense of me being in a party, and I'm going to try to do this step by step. I've never done the commentary while I've done the gameplay. Now, here's my opening route, and I definitely screw this up. I throw this concussion grenade, chase this guy to the right, even though I got hit markers on the left, and definitely got shot from the left, so that was extremely stupid. Now, I'm going to die a few times before I go on this MOAB streak, but since I'm walking you through it, I can definitely call it out for you. But we're going to be trying to get these guys off this road. We want to establish spawn dominance, and basically that's map control. Either or, however way you want to say it. But we're going to establish map control, and once we get these guys off this road, I'm going to go ahead and walk you guys through our setup, because I think I died 2 more times, and whenever I make a mistake or anything, I'm going to go ahead and call that out. That to me was just lag. I don't know, I shot first. It doesn't matter though. But we're gonna walk through this, and anytime I make a mistake or anything, I'm going to call out that mistake and tell you what you should have done and basically what I should have done, because whenever I make a mistake, I know I make a mistake and it's extremely stupid, and it's nothing like making a mistake when you know better. But luckily I make all my mistakes within the first 2 minutes of the game, so there's always time to correct it. Like right now, I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna rush this spawn knowing there's a spawn point. After I get this vest, I'm gonna rush the spawn point knowing there's a spawn point there and attempt to throw a grenade. Don't do that. That's extremely stupid, and this is why. Because I don't have quick draw on, for one. I have assassin, so that wasn't gonna work out either or, because the grenade wasn't gonna go anywhere from the angle I threw it anyway. It was gonna go anywhere. So don't do that. That's retarded. And I guess since I didn't mention my class, I showed you my classes, but I use my assassin class, scavenger assassin, and steady aim pro, and that's basically my go-to MOAB class. And if I want an assault, I use the MOAB play one. Now that guy's back there behind that gate. He's fine. He's one camper. And another good thing, like I said before, you don't want to go flawless when you're going for your MOAB. You want to die a couple times, and I think I died too many times, but you want to die a few times, maybe 2 or 3 times, because you want to be able to establish who's playing how. Now, I've already established right now that that guy right there, I can't shoot because I'm having freaking connection issues. So I've got that in my brain. The guy behind the gate, I've established that he's a camper. I've got that in my brain. Everyone else is pretty much moving. So the only ones I'm looking out for is I'm looking out for a camper, and I'm looking out for a guy with either bad connection or we just don't mix well with our connections. Everyone else is not an issue so far. So my MOAB streak, I should be on it now. And basically I'm going to show you or explain to you my placement on this map. Now when you have a party, you want to set your party up where you have runners and you have spawn controllers, and that right there, that's the guy I'm having issues with the connection. Now I don't think I run into him again anymore with any head-to-head combat situation, so there's not really anything I can say to, if you run into someone like that, how to do it. Basically just spray and try to adjust your shot from there. But what I was saying with your party is you want to have 3 to 4 runners. Now I'm a runner, and then you want to have, you know, 2 to 3 guys who can hold the spawns, and basically they're there to ensure that the spawns are maintained in place. And they're gonna hold off a section, but they're just gonna hold off that section. They stay there. Whereas myself, I'm a runner. I run left to right or wherever someone needs me when someone or area is going to collapse. So me and Balls Johnson, and it says get tossed up, but that's Balls Johnson playing on his brother's account, and he's gonna get a double MOAB, and we're gonna drop a total of 3. But we're gonna run left to right in these areas. Now if you notice, I'm gonna stay in the shop and I'm gonna stay over there. I engaged an enemy. I couldn't take out the enemy, so I recomposed myself, went back, aimed down the sight. Now there's gonna be another guy where I aim at. I attempt to engage. I can't properly engage. I leave. That's another big mistake a lot of people they make. just because there's someone there, that doesn't mean you have to kill that person. That person's probably going to end up killing you. Leave them alone and freaking come back around. Now, if you notice right here, this is why you do this. I left, that guy's still sitting there, and if not, he pushed. He thought I was still in there, so he came towards me. Well, it's going to pay off in my favor because all those guys, they're all coming to rush me, and I have the advantage. I know they're coming, or I know they're there. They still think I was inside sitting behind that desk for an easy kill when that really wasn't the case. So if you see someone that you can't engage, don't engage them. Just leave them alone and let them be. Now, the spawns basically are already set up, so all I have to do is be careful and work the spawn and get my kills. And later on, I'm going to show you I'm going to kill this guy. Shoot him in the back if I haven't already. It's what you call a mercy spawn. Mercy spawn is basically that guy right there. A mercy spawn is basically when someone spawns within range of you when you're close to your MOAB. Now they either spawn close to you or the game spawns two people on either side of you. And I call that a mercy spawn because it always freaking happens when I'm on a MOAB streak. And I don't know if it happens to anyone else, but whenever you're on a MOAB streak and you're like, oh my god, this guy just freaking spawned right behind me, that was a mercy spawn. And whenever you don't call it out, the guy spawned close to you, but you happen to kill him and you don't notice it. But it happens all the time. So when you're about freaking 18 to 20 kills in, look out for those spawns because someone's going to spawn next to you. And if you notice here, I did it again. I don't engage. I put on my vest and I wait because most people aren't rushers. And that's when you have a tactical advantage when you're a game. When you can rush, you have an advantage over people because you can do other things and compose yourself and wait, and those people are going to come to you. And if they do rush you, most people who attempt to rush, they don't have the reaction time to react. Now, I'm getting a vest right here, and these are some of our people who are maintaining the spawns for us. I'm in their spawn, stealing their kills. That's not what you want to do, but I had to get a vest and I let them know that I was coming because you want everyone to be sectioned off and be able to get their own kills. And the reason for that is because in this particular party, we have everyone 220 and above. So if we're all running around, the map and the spawns is going to be freaking haywire. And everyone's going to be fighting for kills, and you're going to end up getting shot in the back. When you get shot in the back, that's because you're not maintaining the spawns, and your team is killing the enemy so fast that they have to freaking respawn somewhere, and eventually they're going to respawn behind you. Now, I got my first MOAB. Boss Johnson is already about to get his second MOAB. Calls in his first. Call in mine. And these guys, I think they get 26 tags. We don't even end the game. I don't think we even broke 60 tags. But I know this was kind of shaky in terms of commentary, but it's kind of hard to explain how to get a MOAB. At least for me it is. I've helped people get their MOABs playing with them, and it's a lot easier to play with someone who's gotten a MOAB or two. Well, I guess more than two because they're probably camping to get their first ones. And like I said, your first one and camping for it, that's no big deal. But play with people who can get MOABs, and you're going to do one of two things. You're going to get better, and you're going to get more familiar with getting MOABs because you're playing with people who play smart and intelligent, and they know how to work the map. And that's basically what it comes down to, working the map and being intelligent in terms of gameplay and being able to rush and adapt your gameplay to the opponent. So that's basically it, you guys. I do have a freaking shout out, California Kings. This video was basically dedicated to you because you asked for support MOAB, and this guy Alan Munez #1. I met him today. He's one of my freaking subscribers now. He sent me a message randomly that says you're awesome, and I definitely appreciate that, boss. Made my day. That's all for right now, guys. Post another video. Money out.